Breaking the wall of common sense, Stumira. Let's start the Day 1 update on the Iran war situation summary. The United States and Israel launched an attack on Iran on February 28 with several objectives, including overthrowing the Iranian regime. This was around 3:15 p.m. Korean time. The United States and Israel carried out airstrikes across Iran. In particular, powerful explosions were detected in the capital, Tehran. At least 2 explosions were detected, with about a 40-minute interval between the first and second explosions. Israel then launched a preemptive strike on Tehran, Iran's capital, citing preventive war, declared a state of emergency, and quickly mobilized 70,000 reservists. At that time, President Trump emphasized that the freedom of the Iranian people was his top priority. The United States aimed to stop Iran's nuclear development, destroy its missile program, eliminate its naval power, and remove resistance to US forces in the Middle East. Israel also aimed to halt Iran's nuclear program. The division of roles between Israel and the United States was also notable. Israel focused on targeting the leadership, while the United States targeted military assets. In particular, Israel carried out decapitation operations aimed at Iranian leaders. An Israeli official stated in an interview with Axios that Israel is targeting the entire Iranian leadership, including both current and former officials. Several airstrikes have targeted Ali Khamenei, with ongoing reports that he may have died in the initial attacks. His residence was completely destroyed, and high-ranking officials were also targeted. Israel attacked and killed Ali Shamkhani, Secretary of the Defense Committee, Commander Mohammad Pakpour of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, Minister of Defense Aziz Nasirzadeh, and Iran's intelligence chiefs. President Pezeshkian and former President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad were also reportedly targeted, but their status is still unknown. The United States attempted attacks focusing on Iran's military targets. Israel and the United States attacked hundreds of military targets, mainly focusing on missile launchers. In particular, Israel launched a large-scale airstrike against Iran with about 200 fighter jets. The exact extent of the damage is still unknown. No damage was reported to American fighter jets, so Iran likely suffered heavy losses. Damage to Iranian naval assets has been confirmed. It is reported that the United States focused its attacks on the Iranian Navy, causing damage to Iranian escort ships. Iran immediately retaliated after being bombed. First, they launched about 35 to 70 missiles at Israel. After that, an unexpected situation occurred. Iran began attacking US military bases in Bahrain, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Jordan, and Saudi Arabia, and started attacking the US consulate in Iraq. They attacked most Middle Eastern countries, and nearly every country got involved in the war. The United States was surprised by Iran's attacks, calling it the first time so many US military sites were targeted. Iran said it would keep retaliating until the United States and Israel were fully defeated. There was a focused attack on Bahrain, home to the US 5th Fleet, and costly radar systems were destroyed. The United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and Qatar also faced concentrated attacks, and ongoing strikes on civilian sites caused major civilian casualties. The Gulf countries that were attacked have indicated they may respond in self-defense, but so far there have been no noticeable actions. That wraps up the Iran war update. If more news comes in, I'll make and upload a new video. Thanks for watching. Subtitle.